The current window of opportunity to invest in the market is likely to be the last one. Now is your last chance to get in on the action if you have the funds on hand or are patiently waiting as we enter the banana zone. Things will become wild. At this stage, we see crypto prices going through the roof in unprecedented rallies that make our faces hurt. Just 2 weeks remain till this change takes place, says Raoul. After entering the banana zone, prices are predicted to surge to historic levels, making it extremely difficult to keep up. According to Raoul, the total value of all cryptocurrency will increase by 4 times before the cycle ends in 2025, with a possible surge of $8 to $15 trillion. After the halving, there is a consolidation period of 20% chopping around normal stuff, and then it starts accumulating. After that, it goes insane. That's the banana zone. So that we are both on the same page, allow me to show you a few of charts related to this. Let me explain global liquidity to you. Presented below is the GMI worldwide liquidity. This was part of that thread on Twitter. This chart is now really vibrant. If you try to read it, you will likely be unsuccessful. Being colorblind is a major disadvantage. Those are the yellow phases of summer, according to it. What we find is that liquidity increases in the summer as liquidity on a worldwide scale, not just in the US. Liquidity begins to rise in the summer of 2020 as a result of the epidemic. However, in 2016 and 2012, it went completely insane. Liquidity was high throughout these times. Cryptography, you guessed it, they all surged. The next phase is autumn. Most fireworks displays occur in the autumn. Eventually, liquidity reaches a peak as winter approaches. Then the corrections, the down cycles in cryptocurrency happen. Now we may look forward to the next 2 sections of the cycle. At the very end of winter, the greatest entry was clearly made. That's when I started investing in Ethereum and Solana. Plus, I've clearly turned around. Because the Solana Bitcoin and Solana ETH cross charts look so compelling, I figured that if my job here is to make as much money as possible, I might as well own the thing that I think will go up the most. So aside from small mean stuff and other bits and pieces, I'm pretty much 100% Solana right now. That was my perspective then. Please don't become mired down in a story. You'll have your own unique perspective. Someone assured you that a token that was released 3 cycles ago will undoubtedly be the next big thing, so you're still using it. It won't be a major issue following 3 or 2 cycles. It will not be significant. Your best bet is to focus on increasing your income. I'm attempting to give you a chance to not mess this up. Make sure you don't mess this up. You should definitely make the most of a liquidity cycle like this one when it comes your way. Following that, we have the NASDAQ. God Tech has a good crypto summer, even if you're not into crypto. Amazingly, we enjoyed a long and fruitful year of technology last year. And the situation will only escalate. You only have 6 years to find a way out of this mess before everything goes a bit wild, and I'll get into technology a lot later on when I explain where this is heading. However, the autumn is the most important season in technology. When the season winds down, things really start to heat up. Post-election, that is. Like an election cycle, this is happening right now. The yellow years indicate the election years, followed by the years after the election. Such occurrences are common. This means that the system is about to receive a flood of cash. Various sources will contribute to it. I fully anticipate inquiries over this. During the discussion of genuine vision, genuine clarity of vision, I am terminating our conversation immediately unless you have gone there. Hello, I would be very grateful if you could let me know if you ever come across the True Vision Calm. Not only is it cost-free, but I will also be present to inquire. Now that you've decided to stack crypto, you must be addicted to it because it yields more profits than anything else. I understand the concept, it's all about that. To maximize one's financial gain is the ultimate goal of investment. When it comes to summer, yellow is usually a good choice. However, there have been 2 cycles where the autumn was absolutely nuts. Then there occurred the less severe decline of 2021. This was due to the earlier arrival of money in 2020. As a result, the outcome is uncertain. However, this is the expected outcome. Exponential Age Asset Management is my hedge firm, and this is a chart from them. So it's an investment firm that puts money into the top hedge funds in the world in order to ride this trend that will take the market cap from its current $2.5 billion to, say, $10 trillion in 2032 or 2034, and then to $100 trillion. There has never been a period in human history when money has been amassed at this rate. That is why I am emphatic about not messing this up. I have a long-term perspective because of that. I avoid trading around this because of that. Give it a chance to work. The time has come to discuss it carrying out its function. So we start at the bottom and work our way up to the sections with the highest and lowest returns. Therefore, crypto is the world's best performing asset out of the 3 seasons: spring crypto, summer macro, and fall. Good day. On hunt. It will be the asset with the weakest performance next year during the autumn. I see. So that's the deal. Looking at the total returns though, Nasdaq has done 769% since 2011. I am astounded. Growing by 17% annually. At an annualist rate of 139%, Bitcoin has achieved a 20 million% increase. With an annualist gain of 146%, Ethereum had a 324% surge. Additionally, Solana has a more condensed past, 8,300% or 203% per annum. This is completely insane. Several down 80% declines occurred in the middle of those returns, which is why even the massive corrections, however horrible they are just noise. Hold on for a ride that will pay off in the range of 140 to 200% annually. Solana, for example, is at 240% and dropped 94% in 2022. This item is that good. This asset class is super strange. I apologize if I've been too vocal about this, but I'm at a loss as to how to assist you understand what I'm getting at. It's an incredible present. We've never been blessed with a better gift than this. And now we get to the last point. The banana zone is this area. The name banana zone comes from the fact that in chart A, everything looks like a banana, and in chart B, everything goes completely haywire. And that follows the splitting and consolidation. So that's what it does. How similar will they be? Is the target price 300 grand? Unless something incredibly unexpected happens, I have no idea, but it will be absolutely nuts. Additionally, I devote a great deal of time to this in Global Macro Investor. A tremendous amount of effort is done by me. My colleague Julian Biddle and I have accumulated thousands of pages of research on this same topic. Clearly, I am not making a casual remark. Liquidity would increase moving ahead. From the Federal Reserve lowering interest rates and the Treasury reducing the general account to the Fed lowering QT and maybe the Treasury providing liquidity provisions to China to help with debt deflation management, there are several potential sources of liquidity. They have no money at all. Japan, whose currency has been in freefall, is in a similar situation and could use some dollars. Numerous opportunities exist. Rates will be lowered by the Europeans. British rates are set to be lowered. The potential for liquidity is high. For example, the Federal Reserve may establish a special purpose vehicle to sell off banks' commercial real estate holdings. What the heck? The cowbell, though, is on its way. Pay attention to it. The ball is rolling. Markets are soaring and cowbells are ringing in the banana zone. Hopefully that clarifies my expectations for the future. Is perfection guaranteed? No. Is another month or two of choppiness ahead for this area? May be able to. When does it end? If I examine the preceding cycles, in the 3rd week of May, 2 of them concluded, and then they went. July 2020 was the second one. However, 2020 had an unusual cycle due to the pandemic occurring in the midst of the year. So I'm not sure